I didn't think we could fall in love, broken from the start, chained to our past.
If you're thinking of buying this belt, just go do it. If they ask you why you did it, say Lena made you, because this is my favorite belt of all time. You will definitely not regret it. Hey my loves, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm talking about the #1 question I get on my Instagram. And when I mean #1, I'm seriously talking about the #1 question I get out of all the questions I could be asked is about the double monogram belt by Gucci. It has the girls going OMGG, and I mean literally going OMGG. Every single day I get asked at least 10 times about this specific belt. This belt came out earlier this year, and since then it has been all over Instagram, on your favorite bloggers accounts or fashion accounts. Every girl is wearing the double G belt. Whether it was spring, summer, and now fall, this belt is the #1 desired belt. It is so hard to come across. Actually, I just checked online earlier today, and surprisingly, there was a lot more availability than when I first purchased it. I purchased both of these belts earlier this year, and the first one I purchased was the black with the gold hardware. I cannot tell you how hard it was to come across that belt. So there's a couple specific questions I get asked regarding this belt. The first question, of course, when it first came out was, how did you find one in your size? And I'll get into that in detail once I go through my review of the belt. I'll tell you how I purchased each one of these belts and why. The second question I get is, what size? They come in 3 different sizes. I'm not sure if the new season released other sizes as well, but as far as I knew when I first made these purchases, there was 3 main sizes. One was this one, which is the 0.5 inch width. The second one is the 1.5 inch width. And then the third one, which I do not have, is the 2.5 inch width. I usually wear the black one, which is the 1.5 inch width. By far, it is my favorite size. It fits into most of my pants. It is the perfect size medium. I love it. I feel like the small is too small, and I feel like the big is way too big. I know it's meant to be a larger statement piece, but it does not fit into your belt buckles. So if I can't wear it with my jeans or my pants, it's definitely not something I'm gonna get a lot of wear out of. Although the 2.5 inch does not fit in any of the belt buckles, the 0.5 inch does. It just kind of fits loosely, and I don't really like the way it looks. I'll include some photos in this video or at the end where you can see how I dress this specific look in the pant buckle. But like I said, without a doubt, the 1.5 inch is my favorite. So if you are going with my personal favorite and the belt that I wear the most, it is the 1.5 inch. Now let's get into which ones I purchased and why, starting off with the 1.5 inch. I purchased this belt earlier this year from the Topanga Mall at the Gucci location, and I was dying over this belt. When I mean dying, I had called every single store looking for this in my size, and nowhere had it in my size. I went to the Topanga Mall. There was only a 95 and 100 left, so I purchased it in the 95, and fortunately there was a sales rep there that was so helpful. I basically bought this in the 95, and he called the Shoe Lab upstairs, which is on the 3rd level of the Topanga Mall, I believe, and it's like a super cute little pink store. And they actually sized this for me for free. And what I mean by sized it is not adding extra little belt holes, because I am a 70, so to go from a 95 to a 70 would mean like 3 or 4 holes, and it would just look ridiculous. The guy at the Shoe Lab cut it from right here and basically made it into a 70. Yes, they actually made it into a 70. And the only part that sucked about that was, and I didn't know at the time, is that the imprint of like the serial number, like the label number, is actually right where the GG is. So by cutting off the 20 centimeters, it cut off the label, which, I mean, whatever, it doesn't matter. I do have the original receipt for this, but it just does suck because I was looking for the label number and I was like, where's the serial number on this belt? And it did get cut off because when they cut off the 20 centimeters, it did cut through the label, which is not a big deal. I wear this belt all the time, and it was definitely better than adding like 6 extra holes and just having the belt wrap completely around your waist. It would be so hideous. Like, could you imagine wearing a belt with like 7 extra holes going all the way around your waist? So this was the only option at the time. But if you are looking to resell it, it's important to have the serial number on there because people will think it's fake. They'll be like, hey, where's the serial number? I don't see the serial number on the belt. So if you are planning on reselling it, make sure to not get the serial number cut off. So whatever, I got the belt that I wanted, and that's all that really matters. I got it with the antique gold brass because I love everything gold. I'm not a huge fan of the silver, but I will tell you something. I've never liked the GG monogram before this new monogram. I didn't like the old school one that's kind of looks like a boxy GG. I love this new belt buckle, not just because it's now the antique brass gold, and this is the perfect size. Of all the belts I've seen in all the sizes, the 1.5 inch is definitely the way to go. I love this specific belt and everything about it. I've probably worn this at least 100 times, and that's a lot. And it is the perfect statement piece, so it'll make any outfit that you're wearing, if you're wearing it with a pair of ripped jeans, leather pants, or even as a high-waisted belt. Now, aside from sizing, the most important aspect of this belt is how much it costs. This exact belt will run you $450 without tax. I believe with tax, it was roughly about $498, so a little bit less than $500. Do not hesitate if you want this belt. Go find it, go get it, make it yours, and wear it for fall and winter and spring and summer. You can wear this belt all year long. It is definitely worth the purchase. Now let's move on to my second purchase, which is the same belt, surprise, surprise, but in a different color and size. So I purchased this belt about 2 months after I purchased the first belt. The reason being was I was just so obsessed with it that I was like, hey, why don't you just go buy another belt in a different size and a different color? So bad decision. I barely wear this belt. I do love it. It's not that I regret buying it, but when you have one that you just love so much, the chances of you wearing the second one in a different size, in a different color, that you don't like the size as much and you definitely don't like the color as much, means that you're probably not gonna wear the belt. My only regret with this belt is why I got it in the 0.5 inch. I have no idea why I got it in the smaller leather. I was thinking that I would wear this belt kind of as like a high-waisted belt, not really as a low-waisted belt, but I never really ended up wearing it as a high-waisted belt. I've only worn this belt a handful of times, and now that it's fall, I'm hoping I can wear it a lot more. So just some final notes on these two specific belts is that the smaller one I didn't mention earlier is actually $350 with tax. You're looking at about $380 to $390, I believe, and that's for the 1/2 inch in the pink leather with the antique brass hardware in gold, and then the 1.5 inch black leather that I purchased, this is basically the medium, was $450, and with tax, it was a little bit less than $500. There's about a $100 difference between both belts, but in the grand scheme of things, the $100 is not a huge difference, and you're gonna get a lot more use out of this belt than the smaller one, so definitely spend the extra $100 and get the medium size. There's also so many other variations. If you have the budget and you want to go for the more unique pieces, they have ones with the pearls all through the GG. They also have ones with like clovers on it and the traditional red and green stripe, which I hate. Now, if you did want to purchase either of these two belts, I'm going to include the direct link to purchase them below. And like I said, if they don't fit you, I gave you a couple different options on what you can do to size it, whether it's adding holes or getting the belt cut. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you found my review of this belt super helpful, especially if you're indecisive between the color and the sizing. Make sure to go with the black medium and the gold hardware. If you're not a huge fan of gold, then go with the silver hardware, but I definitely recommend the size medium. So for all you girls out there on my Instagram that were asking me the size of my belt and which one I would get, definitely go with the medium 1.5 inch. And it's kind of ironic, when I first started filming today, I thought to myself, I'm gonna be filming leather jackets and boots, but I had so many girls asking me in the last few days about my Gucci belt, so I figured, why not just film the video about this belt? So I hope, like I said, that you found this video helpful. If you did, don't forget to give it 2 thumbs up, and of course subscribe below, because I'm gonna be doing so many more reviews coming up. And if you have any specific reviews that you're looking for, make sure to comment it below, in addition to any suggestions you may have. Thank you guys so much once again for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Bye.